Hi, everyone, and welcome to the return of our weekly devotionals from the South Freeport Congregational Church. I'm Pastor Jeremy Young, and for those of you that I have not had an opportunity to meet yet, I serve in a pastoral resident role here at South Freeport, working alongside and supporting Reverend Sean Patrick and other members of the staff. I've been away from all of you for about the last 5 months in my own ministry journey, taking part in what's called a mentored practice program, and that was set in another church location here in the Portland area. It's part of my own ministry journey through a program called the Maine School of Ministry, and I am so incredibly excited to be back with all of you now. And I'm very excited to be bringing back these weekly devotionals, whether they be in video format or in written format in email. I invite you in these times of devotion to simply take a pause in the busyness of your day, to take a breath, to feel the presence, the calming, loving presence of God wherever you are, and know that you are so incredibly beloved. With today's devotional, I want to begin setting the stage for our upcoming Lenten journey. You're probably going to start hearing Reverend Sean Patrick and me talk a lot about this journey that we're going to be making together that will ultimately lead us to the cross on Easter morning and the resurrection of Jesus. This Lenten journey really begins next Wednesday on February 22nd with Ash Wednesday. I invite all of you to please come out and take part in the Ash Wednesday service here at the church in the sanctuary again on the 22nd at 6:30 p.m. It is a wonderful way with the marking of ashes to begin this journey that we will all take together. Well, this upcoming Sunday, I'm going to be preaching a text from the book of Matthew 17. That text is the account of Jesus' amazing transfiguration while up on the mountain with 3 of his disciples. Those disciples were Peter, James, and John. Now, if we were to step back into Matthew 16, we would read the account where Jesus has shared with all of the disciples about his impending fate. He has shared with them that he is going to die. And this has left the disciples very upset, in a state of despair, not knowing what to do. Matthew 17, this transfiguration story, is critical in launching us into the season of Lent because it is when Jesus reveals his true glory, his divinity, to the disciples on the mountainside. Scripture tells us that his face shone like the sun and his clothes became as white as the light. That day, those 3 disciples, Peter, James, and John, experienced something so incredibly amazing that I imagine that words can't fully capture exactly what happened that day. As I think about what they must have experienced on the mountainside, I would venture to say that most of our faith journeys don't come close to a mountainside moment. My faith journey has not been filled with blinding lights from heaven. It has not been with some sort of physical transformation like Paul on the road to Damascus when Jesus came to him and his eyes were blinded. Scripture tells us later that they had like scales over them that later fell off. I haven't had a transfiguration moment like Moses when he came down from the mountain. But what I will say to you is that it doesn't matter if our faith journeys haven't had some incredible blinding lights or physical transformation. It doesn't matter if we've not had that because our own faith journeys continue to be so amazing and unique to each one of us. Leading up to this Sunday, I'd like to invite all of you to take a moment to be thinking about how your life has been transfigured. How has your life been transformed by the presence of God in it? How do you allow God to use you to transform somebody else's life? Better yet, how has God used someone in your life to help transform you for the better? I believe that there are transfiguration moments happening all around us every day. Again, they may not come with bright lights that are blinding. They may not come with earthquakes. They may not come with loud noises or anything of the sort. But I do believe that these moments are happening all around us every day if we just look for them, if we are just aware that God's love is at work in us and around us every moment of the day. May we take a moment, may we pause, and may we recognize them when they do occur. God bless you all. I look forward to seeing you all very soon, and until we do so, Godspeed.